Let's say that tonight you will successfully astral project. Would you even know what to do and what are your powers? Before explaining to you what you can do in astral projection, first it will be fundamental to know how to actually astral project. And if it is the case for you, then I lovingly welcome you to check out this video first. Now let's get into it. The most basic thing to understand in astral projection is that in a way you are the creator of your reality. Even if you enter in a reality which you don't feel you created, which you feel that is new, you still have somehow the power of creation. And when I say this, is because the way that you feel, your emotion, or in other words, your vibration, your frequencies, those will determine what is your surrounding. And a perfect example that I could give you is in a dream. I was becoming more and more stressed, more and more afraid because I lost my car. I was trying to look back for it everywhere. And the more that I was getting stressed, the more that everything became dark. It became the night. And to a certain point, I even felt something behind me following me. And this is when, in a usual dream, out of nowhere, I gained my consciousness and understood, I'm dreaming. And this is when I used my power of astral projection. And what I did to begin with is focus on my pineal gland and my pituitary gland, which are very close to each other. And I felt a huge emotion of love, positivity. And I didn't even try to teleport anywhere. I didn't visualize any place. But by just changing my inner vibration, it was enough to totally modify my surroundings. I went from a dark night with a being following me to a beautiful sunny day with no issue at all. And all of this just by focusing on my pineal gland, feeling love, and knowing with my willpower that I will change my surrounding by changing my inner state. So from this short story, I want you to remember that your power comes from here. Unlike in real life where you just focus on your arms to move them, where you will focus on your legs to jump. In the astral world, you must focus on your pineal gland and use your power of imagination and willpower to make your body do something. For example, you can fly. All that you have to do is know that you're gonna fly and do the action with your imagination and using physical action in the same time. Sometimes you can pass through a wall. Simply again use your pineal gland and know that you have this ability and try it. It will either work or not work, but you have nothing to worry about. If you would like to teleport yourself to a whole new place, you will need to use the same science that I told you in my previous dream, but you must add one thing only. You must add the visualization of the location to which you wish to go. And then try to feel the weather. How is the weather usually? How is the oxygen? How is the soil that you are touching? Just do your best to bring all sensation to make it as real as possible, and you will be able to teleport. It is of course easier to teleport anywhere that you have seen in real life. But let me tell you one thing about this. Let's say that you want to teleport yourself to a local crystal shop that you know in your city. Even if you visualize it and teleport yourself to there, it doesn't mean that it will be from the same dimension. And what I mean from this is something that happened to me by experience. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the crystal dream shop that I know and that I love. And I did teleport myself, but when I was to the exact location, the same street, the same city, when I entered the shop, it was instead a barber shop, with also a place where they take care of kids. And everyone had a really weird kind of haircut. And obviously it was just part of their social life, of their fashion. Because in the reality that I was in the dimension that I was in, it was different than this physical one where we are. So remember this also. It will help you to not be too confused if you feel that your surroundings are not like the usual one that you know. From experience, I can also tell you that it is possible that you find a huge monster, any sorts of being, but always know that you are protected, especially if you affirm it before sleep. For example, Om, my divine Krishna, thank you so much for protecting me during my astral projection. It is best if you affirm it with the source of creation, but it could also be your angel protector, your guides, your ancestors, someone who quit his body and you know that they are looking over you. And when you know that you are protected, then you can take action. You don't have to just be a victim in astral projection. And what I did this time that I found a huge monster that was more than 5 times bigger than me, I used the power of my pineal gland again, focusing on this area in the middle of the forehead, about this deep within the skull. And I just did this with my hand, knowing with my pineal gland and willpower that I will switch the gravity to the monster, and I made all the wall and the ground to break and crush him on the wall. And this again was just by using the power that I told you. Just like if you have a car, you need to know the gas pedal, the brake, the direction. Now you need to know that your gas is your pineal gland. Your direction is your imagination. And what will determine where you are and how is your surrounding is your inner state, your emotion, how you feel. I want to share a last thing with you before we end this video, to help you out in case maybe you astral project or you have the opportunity to. There is mostly 3 ways to astral project. The first one, you will literally get out of your body in your room and see your body. And from here you have the choice to go around the city or to just teleport yourself somewhere else. And this is what I recommend to you. Why would you stay on Earth? What do you have to do on Earth? Go in the cosmos, go in new dimension and learn. The second way, you can be in a usual dream with no consciousness. You don't know it's a dream, but suddenly out of nowhere, you gain consciousness and realize, oh, this is a dream. Then again, use the same method to teleport yourself somewhere else and begin astral traveling. And the last one will be where you are dreaming and controlling yourself already. You already have your consciousness. And again, use the same method. Whatever is happening, you have the same engine and the same tools to use. And it is for you to decide what to do with them. What would you like to do in astral projection? Do you have any location you want to go to? Let us know within the comments. On a side note, whenever we astral project, we require less sleep because we are special brainwave, scientifically proven to make our system stronger, to make ourselves healthier, fresher, and even to heal us from inner illness, both physical and mental one. So if you found any value in this video, I lovingly welcome you to like, comment, and especially subscribe. Thank you so much.